We're here with another edition of the Leagues Cup 2024. This is my predictions video for the first round. To introduce what I have going on today, I was able to gather all of the data that I have and that I've been collecting for the MLS 2024 season, as well as all the data that I've been collecting for the Liga MX since last year. Was able to put it all into one beautiful program and bring these predictions to you. Let me show you a little bit about what I've been working on here. So here you can see that I have every single team from both the Liga and the Liga MX and the MLS leagues, and all of their data from home and away. Now for the Liga MX teams, I simply kept it with all of the games that they've played in 2024 so far, and it almost averaged out to about the same amount of home games and away games, with a couple of discrepancies between teams. I'm super excited about this tournament. It's a tournament that I feel like I know a lot of because I religiously watch both leagues, and I keep up with stats, I keep up with the teams, I keep up with the transfers. I'm super excited. Last year I was able to make a killing while I was betting off this one tournament, and it's a tournament that pauses the regular season for the MLS and the Liga MX Apertura season that just started. Up until this point, the Liga MX teams have been able to play 4 games total. Most teams have been able to play 2 home, 2 away, while others have been able to play 3 away, 1 home, or vice versa. And we have 15 matches to go over, so this could get lengthy. Another thing that I would like you guys to know is that most of these games are all going to be played 100% of these games are all going to be played in the United States. Therefore, the home stats and the away stats for each team may alter the results a little bit. We may have some high-end results. Either way, we're here to talk about the goals, win probabilities, expected points, and if both teams will score. Match 1 through 7. Let me see. Give me 1 second here. We're going to transition into the results. The first match is Atlanta United hosting DC United, both MLS teams here. We can expect Atlanta to score 2.0 goals in this match. Meanwhile, DC United 1.3. The win probability is highly in favor for Atlanta United, 51% to 25% for DC United. Expected points lets us know that Atlanta will have higher quality chances. They will be controlling the midfield a little bit better and taking better shots at goal than DC United. Both teams to score is at 62% for this one. Personally, not one of the matches I'll be watching. I'll be kind of giving my attention to the Liga MX and the MLS games. For example, match 3 between Pumas and Austin. But before that, we have match 2. Orlando City at home hosting Montreal. A Montreal squad that has played a lot of away games this season and has not been all that great. Orlando City, a team that we expect a lot more from. However, they haven't been able to deliver. They've been on a little bit of a roller coaster, and therefore we have these results. For Orlando City, 2.2 expected goals, 1.2 for Montreal. Orlando City are the favorites to win this match, 57% versus 20% for Montreal. Expected points is very close here, 1.3 for Orlando City and 1 for Montreal, letting us know that maybe Orlando might not be able to create as many chances, high quality chances, in comparison to Montreal, and will depend on either some bangers or unexpected goals. Both teams to score is at 60%. Could be a 2-1 scoreline, 2-0 for Orlando, even just 1-0 for Orlando. Either way, I do believe Orlando win this match. God, like my tag is itching me or something. Match number 3, Pumas versus Austin FC. I believe this is going to be played in Austin's home territory. Therefore, these results are a little skewed because Pumas at home is very strong. They have had an amazing start to their season. Great 4 games that they've played so far. And they ended last season, which was just about a month and a half ago, in a good form. They didn't make it too far into playoffs. However, they have great ballers. They have Chino Huerta, who made a big difference for the Mexico squad in the couple minutes that he played this Copa America. And Austin FC, a team that just allows a lot of goals, a team that isn't defensively solid, can score goals, and therefore I do see both teams to score on this one. Expected goals for this game is 1.8 for Pumas, 0.4 for Austin FC, with Pumas being the favorites in this match, 71% to 8% for Austin. Expected points lets us know that Pumas will be dominating this game, taking almost all of the 3 points. 2.5 expected points, meaning that they will create a lot of high value chances. Meanwhile, Austin will struggle to put anything on frame. The both teams to score is 26%. Who knows? Maybe Pumas can make this a straight win and keeping the clean sheet. It's a game that I'll be watching for sure. Match number 4, Seattle Sounders from the MLS side, playing against Minnesota United. Expected goals, 2.0 for Seattle, 1.1 for Minnesota. Win probability lets us know that Seattle are the favorites, and expected points, there's a huge discrepancy between both of these teams, letting us know that Seattle Sounders will be creating higher quality chances. They will be in more control of the game, will have the rhythm, and will outplay Minnesota. Both teams to score is at 56%. This could be we did see Seattle receive a couple goals versus LAFC. Minnesota United haven't been in their best form lately. However, they are a solid team in the Western Conference. Not one of the best, but definitely they have the attacking power to do something valuable in this tournament. They have to play a really good game against Seattle, so I think this could be a 2-1, over 2.5 goals for sure. Match number 5 is LAFC versus Tijuana. Tijuana squad that, if you go based off of their last season performance with Miguel Herrera, which is what a lot of the data that's in this program, we're going to deviate a lot from what Tijuana is actually doing this season with their new coach. Jesus Christ, so itchy. They've been playing really good soccer under their new coach. They've been able to play some this new style that fits their players really well. And LAFC, a team that has just been on a really good form as of lately. They did take that loss against Columbus Crew a couple weeks ago. A huge loss at home, so I can see both teams scoring in this match. Another thing to note is that Tijuana's coach used to be the coach for Mexico before for the previous World Cup, not the 2022 in Qatar, but he was for 2018 in Russia. And when he would play against really tough teams, he would almost park the bus and play this counter-attacking soccer, which is what I could expect from them to do in this game. The expected goals here is 2.5 for LAFC. Meanwhile, Tijuana is 0.9. Win probability is highly in favor for LAFC, and the expected points lets us know that LAFC will be taking 2.3 points out of the 3 points possible, creating higher quality chances, so on and so forth. And both teams to score is at a low 52%. However, keep an eye on Tijuana, as this is a crucial game for them if they want to advance into the next round. Match number 6 is Houston Dynamo versus Atlas. Houston Dynamo are at home. They're playing against a team that has been okay. They do have an amazing keeper. Camilo Vargas is the starting goalkeeper for Colombia, who just played the Copa America final a couple weeks ago. Houston Dynamo expected goals is 1.4. Meanwhile, Atlas is 0.9. Houston Dynamo are the favorites, and expected points for this game are 1.8 out of the 3 points possible for Houston, 0.7 for Atlas, letting us know again that Houston should be in control of this match, should be taking the better chances at goal, and Camilo Vargas has a lot of work to do in this match as Houston Dynamo can be a threat. Both teams to score is at 45%. I'd go with a Houston double chance on this one. Match 7, New England Revolution versus Mazatlan. This will be an interesting game. Why are we not showing anything here? Oh, okay. I'll get the results from here. Uh, 1.2 to 1.3 projected goals for that match. I will have to fix that. There, I believe it's fixed. There we go. New England Revolution, expected goals 1.2 to 1.3 for Mazatlan. Very even game. The win probability is in favor for New England Revolution, and expected points lets us know that this will be a very close game. It lets us know with the expected goals. The win probability seems pretty even for both teams. Expected points, not much of a difference there. Both teams to score is 52%. This could be a 0-0 game. However, Mazatlan is a team that, despite who they're playing against, whether it's a really good team from the Liga MX or the worst from the Liga MX, they play at 100% level. They like to attack. They like to be fearless. So maybe this could be a high-scoring game here. I'd keep my hands off this one as it is very, very close. The next set of matches, match number 8. Make sure we're good. Match number 8 is New York Red Bulls hosting Toronto FC. Expected goals 1.9 for Red Bulls, 0.5 for Toronto. A New York Red Bulls squad that is amazing at home, has had a really good season, probably one of the stronger teams in the Eastern Conference, and a Toronto FC squad that has talent, that can play some decent soccer, has a good coaching staff, but has just not been consistent. And this is a tournament where they have to turn things around. This is the type of tournament where these types of teams play a little bit more fearless and propose a more entertaining match and strategy. The win probability though lets us know that Red Bulls are highly favorites in this match, 69% to 9% for Toronto. Expected points is a blowout, letting us know that New York Red Bulls will be dominating this match, taking the better shots, creating more chances than Toronto. 2.3 out of the 3 points possible for New York Red Bulls, 0.5 for Toronto. Both teams to score, 32%. Match 9 is Philadelphia Union versus Charlotte FC. Two teams that are getting their groove. Charlotte FC is a little bit more more of a defensive team. They do really well at defending their goal. They at home, it's a fortress. It's really hard to score on them when they're playing at home. A Philadelphia Union squad that in the last couple of weeks has been looking pretty decent, has been scoring a lot of goals. However, they've also been conceding a lot of goals. Expected goals for this match is 1.5 versus 1.4. Win probability very even, 38% to 36%. Expected points is even with 1.3 for both squads. Both teams to score, 58%. This is a game that It could be one of those games where it's a 0-0 game. Could be a 1-1, 2-1. It's too close to call it. So just keep an eye on it. I don't have a favorite in this one. It would be amazing to see if Kevon Sullivan gets some minutes and see what he can do in this tournament. Match 10 is Puebla versus Inter Miami. I believe this will be played at Miami's home stadium. And expected goals for Puebla 1.3 versus 2.0 for Inter Miami. Win probability lets us know that Inter Miami will be the favorites. 48% expected points, 2.3 out of the 3 points possible for Inter Miami. Again, creating higher quality chances, better shots at goal, controlling the game, the midfield, everything. Both teams to score, 58%. Match 11 is St. Louis City versus FC Dallas. St. Louis City at home, who other than that game versus the Earthquakes several weeks ago, they've been pretty shaky. I don't think I was able to see them perform and be that much of a threat in the offense as much as they were versus San Jose Earthquakes, and an FC Dallas squad that is starting to get momentum. They were an entertaining team to watch last year for this Leagues Cup tournament. They made it pretty far, and they just had a lot of speed. This is a tournament that is played by scoring a lot of goals, being smart with your strategy, as one game can put you in a position where you're already eliminated. This could be a much more even game than we expect. However, the win probability is in favor for St. Louis City, as well as the expected points, taking 1.7 out of the 3 points possible, with both teams to score is at 45%. The next match is Guadalajara versus San Jose Earthquakes. Guadalajara expected goals 2.5 versus San Jose Earthquakes 1.1. This is a match that, unfortunately, as a season ticket holder for the Earthquakes, I will not be attending. It's a sold-out game. I believe it's a sold-out game at Levi Stadium, not PayPal Park. However, Guadalajara are the favorites to win, which makes sense. 61% to 16 expected points, 2.4 out of the 3 points possible for Guadalajara. And both teams to score is at 57%. Cade Cowell returning home to visit San Jose Earthquakes will be a great game. It would be great to see Cade Cowell get on the score sheet that game. It'll just be a super entertaining game, as Guadalajara is a popular team everywhere throughout Mexico and the United States. I'm sure there will probably be more Chivas fans than Earthquake fans at this match. Match 13 is New York City FC versus Querétaro. A New York City FC squad that could have used this short break that they had between their last match day and the All-Star gap to now. Hosting Querétaro, a New York City team that I believe was very talented, was one of my favorites early on this season. They did have this little regression in these past couple of weeks where they just haven't been able to get the results. So they're trying, they're scoring goals, they have the power to an attacking strength to cause some damage. Hopefully the result here at home will let them get back into their rhythm and be a entertaining team this Leagues Cup tournament. Expected goals 1.8 for New York City, 1.1 for Querétaro. New York City are the favorites to win, 54% to 22. Expected points, taking 2 out of the 3 points possible, damn near eliminating Querétaro from this match. Both teams to score 55%. This could be a 1-0 game, 2-0, 2-1. I do expect New York City to take this regardless. They are a much better team than Querétaro. Although Querétaro has some aces up their sleeve that they can at least cause some threat. I'm not too sure about winning that game, but maybe even taking the draw 1-1. Either way, I think we see an over 1.5 goals here, regardless of what the occasion is, what the result is. Match 14 is Sporting Kansas City versus Chicago FC. 1.9 expected goals for Sporting Kansas City, 1.7 for Chicago. Win probability with the slight edge for Kansas City, 42% versus 34. And expected points is 1.4 versus 1.0. Pretty even game there, giving the edge to Sporting Kansas City. They do have a little bit more quality in the final third than Chicago FC, and both teams to score is at 67%. This could be a 2-1, 2-2, 1-1 game. I do believe this is another match where we see over 1.5 goals here. And the last match for round 1 is León versus Portland Timbers. Expected goals is 1.4 for both teams. 36% versus 38% win probability, super close. Expected points lets us know that León will be a little bit more offensive than Portland. However, Portland are a really good team, and they've been on this little boom lately where they had a rocky start. Their players, their new DP came in, slowly started getting into rhythm, slowly started getting used to the strategy that and the tactics enforced by the management, and he is getting on the score sheet week in, week out with either an assist or a goal. My boy Jonathan Rodriguez, ex-Club America player, who's been doing really well for Portland. I will give Portland Timbers the edge for this one with both teams to score at 56%. I'd go with the double chance for Portland. León is having a difficult season, although they have quality in their bench, quality in their starting lineup. Not the best of qualities, but they're not bad players. I do got to give the edge to Portland there. And that wraps up our first Leagues Cup 2024 video, round 1. I'll be updating these sheets for round 2 and creating another video for you guys. Please consider that the way I have it as at this moment lets us know that just be aware that the results of the home teams for the Liga MX do not reflect them playing at their home stadiums. Most of these games will be played in the stadiums for the groups that they're playing. But I'm either way super excited about this tournament. I know that there's a lot of people that will be boycotting. I know that there's a lot of groups of fans that will be boycotting this tournament, but let's be real. It's entertaining. It's great soccer. It's the rivalry that we want. And what the hell does the US Open Cup have to do with this? Nothing. It has nothing to do with it. So enjoy the games. You paid for the Apple TV subscription already. Just watch them, enjoy them. I bet you a lot of the people that are boycotting will watch the games regardless. Either way, follow me on Twitter, on X, handles right there, Oscar Moneyball. I also have a website where you guys can purchase soccer cards. I have other soccer memorabilia there and collectibles that I want to share with you guys, and hopefully you guys can make good use of them. Let me know in the comments below if you guys like this type of content. Again, it's all data driven. It's not just gut feelings. It's black and white data giving us results through simulations and just data analytics. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know who your favorite team is from the Liga MX. If you're an MLS fan, let me know what team you're a fan of the Liga MX, or what team you've heard more of. Or if you're a Liga MX fan, let me know what MLS team you support. That way, it's not just a rivalry. We can find a way to bond and connect with each other. Thank you guys. Enjoy your weekend. Have a good one. Peace.